lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie.
Everyone, it has been a hot minute since I uploaded a last video. I hope you're having a great start to your year, and I hope you've all had a great 2022 as well. It's currently my holiday break right now, so for the past few days, I've done some realizations and some insights on how the year went, and I want to share with you guys how the many things that I appreciated in the past year, along with the things that I want to move forward to.
In the clouds.
1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company. Don't need to.
2022 has been a bittersweet year. This year honestly didn't start well for us, so my 2022 pretty much started around February. And I would say that even though it was quite a tough year, there were a lot of unexpected opportunities that came to me. I'd say that 2022 has been a pretty good year for me as an interior designer, or career-wise. I am extremely grateful that I get to grow so much this year, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support you gave. I never thought that sharing my work here on YouTube, along with the other shenanigans that I'm sharing here, would open a lot of doors to me. And speaking of online communities, I get to make friends in the art community around the world, which gave me a new perspective. And along with that, I'm honestly really happy that I still have time to make art. I do think that's another way of my view as being successful. And for me, just being successful is just getting to do what I really love. I would consider that 2022 has been the year where I became really social in a way that I honestly surprised myself. I attended a lot of events and catching up, and as an introvert, I would say that it was pretty exhausting, but do I regret any of it? Not really. The borders are finally opening up, and we're just, trying to catch up with lost time, and I do feel that this year gave us a lot of time and opportunity to reconnect with old friends and just catch up with a lot of people, basically. I do think that the pandemic, everyone just really changed, and I feel that everyone wanted a fresh restart, so 2022 really gave us that opportunity.
'Cause with you I feel like
Who knows how far we go?
don't you know that all that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need too much. Just your simple love and it's everything.
One of my biggest achievements would be finally acknowledging my boundaries. It took me quite some time to acknowledge and apply them in real life, so y'all, I'm so proud of myself for sticking, well, at least mostly or most of the time, to my values and knowing my limits. I feel that the concept of boundary is such a general and mysterious thing for us, considering that it varies from person to person. And considering this, it is really hard to apply it in real life when we're so used to letting people cross the line. Maybe we, even ourselves, don't even fully recognize where our boundary starts or what are they even. And I'm not going to lie, I only recognize my boundaries when I have reached the tipping point or like the point of burnout. And I have so much yet to learn about this, and I'm not even sure if I'll ever know them to such an accurate extent, but I think that's also the part of learning and unlearning. Let's go biking!
이리야 뭐 couldn't fall asleep again. Been overthinking all the little things I've said. I'm sleep deprived almost every night, and I wish that I wouldn't think instead. I know the sun is up and I got things to do, but I don't think I've got the energy.
As we navigate towards 2023, I plan to continue what I had built off in the past years. And I would love to see myself getting out there much more often, grabbing opportunities that are out of my comfort zone but at my own pace. I do think it's also a great time for me to reconnect and even improve on my hobbies that are outside of my usual creative zone, such as language learning and biking. Realizing that a lot of my resolutions or goals are quite productivity or career centered, this is me also reminding myself to give space to learn more about my identity that's beyond my work. I keep questioning myself, who am I if I'm not an interior designer or an artist? And I really don't have an answer to that, and that puts a lot of things into perspective. I feel that this resolution of mine is the hardest for me to achieve. So with that, I am promising myself that I can open up myself to seeing the value in the process rather than focusing too much on the end goal. I realized that I tend to rush things and put too much pressure on myself that makes me lose sight of little things that I can pick up. The in-betweens of life matters. Not everything has to be grand, and we can always give ourselves so much credit just for getting through, just for surviving. This is also a small reminder to whoever who needs to hear this that it is perfectly okay to slow down. Rest is productive and essential, and we can always be grateful for the everyday mundane things. I hope you'll all have a great year ahead, everyone, and be kind to yourself. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you in the next video.
Darling, you don't really need to try so hard.